Hi, my name is Marcus Bronzy.
Hi, my name's also Marcus Bronzy.
He's not Marcus Bronzy, and I'm not Sean. This is...
Punishment.
Oh, the crime music's back. Wait, we had a whole episode where I didn't hear this and I didn't even recognize you, fam.
Sorry. Of all things that could have gone wrong, there's camera issues, there was this and that. But I did give you a Shaq's prize, though.
You did give me a Shaq's prize.
So it's all good. All right, cool. So we've got to do this quick because Sean and I are tight for time, but this is Punishment. This is the episode of How to Kill an Hour where Sean and I take jokes that you send in to jokes@howtokillanhour.com and we read them out. Not as excitedly as I am now, but we do get through them. We've got a bunch to get through today.
This is from Doug. Little Susie. Oh, look, come on, little Susie. Right. Little Susie asks her friend Mary for some advice because little Johnny has said he wants to sneak into her bedroom at night and she doesn't feel ready to do the deed. Go to the butcher's and get a pig's ear, says Mary. Stick it between your legs, and because it's soft and hairy, he'll never know the difference, especially if you keep the lights off. Little Susie follows her friend's advice, and that very night, little Johnny climbs through the window into her room, slips into her bed beside her, and they immediately begin exploring each other's bodies. Suddenly, they hear loud footsteps coming up the stairs. "My dad," says little Susie. "Quick, Johnny, out of the window." Little Johnny only just manages to jump out of the window before Susie's father storms into the bedroom, only to find Susie alone. 10 minutes later, Susie hears a hissing sound. It's Johnny, of course. "Susie," he stage whispers, "if you need to go for a piss, your minge is hanging on the garden fence."
That's a killer, isn't it? All right. This one's from Mr. Wilson called Mama's Cooking. An Italian father was sitting at the dinner table with his 3 sons and he notices how unfit they all look. He calls up the first one. "Giuseppe, why are you so fat? You've put on so much weight lately." Giuseppe replies, "Papa, it's Mama's lasagna. It's so delicious and I can't get enough." Papa says, "Son, you got to take smaller bites." He turned to his next son. "Pedro, man, you are so fat, even bigger than your brother. Why are you so fat?" Pedro replies, "Papa, it's because of Mama's pasta. It's just so tasty. I can't get enough." Again, Papa says, "You got to take smaller bites." He turns to his third son, Marco, and sees how thin he is. "Marco, why are you so thin? You look like a flipping breadstick. Why are you so thin, Marco?" Marco replies, "Papa, I can't stop eating puss." Papa looks him in the eyes and says, "Pussy, it tastes like shit, Marco." Marco replies, "Papa, you got to take a smaller bite."
Yes, Marco. I also didn't really appreciate your poor set. A child asks his father, "How are people born?" So his father says, "Adam and Eve made babies. Then their babies became adults and made babies." And so on. The child then went to his mother and asked her the same question. And she told him, "We were monkeys, and then we evolved to become like we are now." The child ran back to his father and said, "You lied to me." His father said, "No, son. Your mum was talking about her side of the family."
Damn, son.
Don't say son.
Don't say son. Little Johnny walks in on his mum getting out the shower. Looking down there, he goes, "Mum, what's that?" She says, "It's my little black sponge." Happy with that, Johnny goes out to play. A week later, the same situation happens. Only his mum has taken it all off. Johnny goes, Mum, where's it gone? Your little black sponge." "Oh," says Mum, I lost it. Don't worry. I'll find it for you, Mum," says Johnny. So she smiles, pats him on the head, and off he goes. A week later, she's making little Johnny lunch, and he comes racing into the kitchen. I found it! "What have you found?" asks his mum. "I found your little black sponge," says Johnny. "What?" says Mum. "Yeah, the lady next door's got it, and Dad's washing his face with it."
Little Johnny. A bear asks a duck for help opening a wine bottle. The duck pulls down its pants.
Oh!
Why don't I get it?
Ducks are meant to have corkscrewed penises.
Is that right?
Yeah. Their wood is meant to be corkscrewed. Yeah.
Yo, I didn't know
I'll
that.
let you Google that to check if that's real.
Oh yeah, maybe I'm going to incognito first.
Yeah.
Also, there's a what would you call it? You would need to know that first.
Yes,
right?
you would. It's too complex, that joke.
For me.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
About that. I told my daughter Go to bed. The cows are sleeping in the field. She asked, what's that got to do with anything? I said, that means it's past your bedtime.
Oh, I was trying to think of some dairy puns and nothing came to me. Right. What smells better than it tastes?
I don't know. What smells better than it tastes?
A nose.
Hey!
Come on.
This one's from Lucas. Did you hear about the guy who dipped his balls in glitter? It's pretty nuts.
I love that one. Hey! This is also from Doug. I used to have problems with premature ejaculation.
Mm.
I'm okay now, but for a while, it was a bit touch and go.
Happens to the best of us. Happens to the best of us. Sorry, that last one wasn't from Doug. It's from Lucas. I'm all over the shop today. All right, cool. But thank you, Doug and Lucas. This one's from Suzanne. My girlfriend's car got a flat tire as we were on our way to see my parents. So I called my mum and said, look, sorry, I'm going to be late. My girlfriend's got a puncture. Oh, son, she sighed. I thought this was the real one. I thought this was a real one. Oh, she sighed. I thought this one was going to be a real one.
Why am I? Is it just me? It's just me, innit?
A real girlfriend instead of a blow up one. You got there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. My brain went further past that. I was thinking of puncher, as in she's punching above her weight. I went.
So you just went really mean.
And then, but then I was
Says a
thinking,
lot
no.
about
But I was
you.
also thinking about, were you saying like punch her, as in punch her?
Oh wow.
There was I missed the simple, and I went really left field and dark.
There's a joke in the word puncture and puncher, isn't it?
Yeah, I went dark.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's where my brain goes.
Yeah, there's something about like someone asking for revenge on their girlfriend and you give them, or boyfriend, you give them a puncture, but they actually give them a punch.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
A punch. Ooh.
This one is from Marco in Brazil.
Marco, why haven't you been eating?
Marco in Brazil.
Take bigger bites.
Look like a breadstick. I think my ideal job would be cleaning mirrors. It's something I can really see myself doing. Dad joke alert. Jeez.
Classic. A friend had a new baby girl. Her co-worker asked, what's her name? My friend replied, Melanie Noel. Puzzled, her co-worker said, well, how do you spell it then? Melanie.
Wait, what?
A friend had a new baby girl. A friend had a new baby girl. Her co-worker asked, what's her name? My friend said, Melanie Noel. Puzzled, her co-worker said, well, how do you spell it then?
What are you?
Noel. Melanie Noel.
Oh, fuck! You know, man. Jesus.
So I was like, May.
What's this like? What are you?
May.
Why are you being a bit special for?
Why? Yeah, Marcus, it's 2024. What are you doing?
Oh,
It's
my
Melanie Noel,
days.
May.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I told you that
That's all
I've
right.
got.
All right, come on.
It's a good one, and
It is
I fucked it up.
It is good. You punched up that
I
line.
did. Sorry. I can only apologise today. I can only
Right, sure.
apologise. All right. This one is from Judith. Big up, Judith.
Mhm.
A patient comes round from anaesthesia following a successful gastrointestinal surgery. The consultant who carried out the surgery asked the patient, "How are you feeling?" The patient says, "I really fancy you. Didn't have the guts to say it before."
Three guys walk into a. This one's from Gary Neal.
Ah.
Big up Gary on this one. Three guys walk into a bar. The fourth guy ducked.
I haven't had that one for ages, you know.
There we go.
Hey, big up Gary.
Right, Sean. We've got to do quick hitters before we go.
Oh,
We've got some
okay,
more quick hitters,
okay.
right? Some quick hitters. We're going to smash through them,
Okay.
laugh, and go. Today, I threw away a pair of worn-out shoes. May their souls rest in peace.
AI is getting so advanced that soon it will be able to replace 90% of jobs. Except politicians, because even AI can't figure out how to be that useless and still get paid.
My boss hates it when I shorten his name to Dick. Probably because his name's Steve.
my wife to our therapist. He always misunderstands simple questions. Therapist to me. What does she mean? I replied, it's a female pronoun.
He's not wrong. My neighbour was saying he can't pay his water bill. I sent him a get well soon card.
It's terrible. My dentist asked me, do you smoke or drink coffee? I said, how the hell do you smoke coffee? God.
I went to the pharmacy to buy some condoms. The cashier asked me if I needed a bag. Nah, I said. I'm not that ugly. I turned it on myself.
I like it.
Is that nice?
I like
Is
it
that
as a
nice?
bit
There
of
you go.
self.
There you go.
I appreciate
Self-
that.
yeah.
Deprecating, right? Deprecation.
Yeah, yeah.
At the
Not
office.
self-defecating. That's
Not
different.
self-defecating. Like, it's slightly
I
different.
can still do it by
You
myself.
can
Okay, I don't need help.
do both at the
Yeah,
same time. At the office, I won the most likely to scream sexual harassment award. I was touched.
A woman walks into a pet store and sees 3 parrots for sale. One at $500, one at $250, and one at $15. She asks the shopkeeper, why is the last one so cheap? The shopkeeper sighs, well, it used to live in a brothel. The woman laughs and buys it anyway. When she brings it home, the parrot looks around and says, well, 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 a new brothel. She chuckles. Then her 2 daughters walk in and the parrot squawks, woo, fresh new gals. The daughters burst into laughter. Her husband walks in and the parrot freezes and then squints and goes, oh, crap, Pete, it's you again.
My brother-in-law, who's a lazy arsehole and lives with us, is taking part in a social experiment where he has to wear a t-shirt saying, go vegan for 2 weeks and see how people react. So far, he's been punched in the face, sworn at, spat on, and a bottle thrown at the back of his head. I'm curious to see what happens when he goes outside.
What does Marvel's The Thing ejaculate?
I don't know.
Cement.
Oh. 2 nuns are in a bath. Nun 1. Where's the soap? Nun 2. Yes, it does rather.
I'm going to show you my hand. Where's the soap? Where's the soap? And the other one goes, yeah, it does.
What?
Where's the soap?
Bruv,
That's an old school joke. That's like a
still,
classic.
My brain's not still getting it.
Where's the soap? All right, so one goes to the other, where's the soap? And the other one thinks she's saying, it wears the soap.
Oh, my
yeah, it
God,
does,
why are you
doesn't it?
having to explain all
I
these
haven't done
jokes to me today? Bloody hell, man.
All right, it's all right.
Bro, that's another really good joke that I've
that's
just
an absolute classic.
I've absolutely managed to butcher receiving the joke.
That's a joke I think my granny and granddad used to bust, bruv. It's one of them old school jokes. They'd be there giggling to themselves.
classic, and
Because they could tell it around the kids, innit? And we wouldn't get, yeah. Like young people who had no responsibility, quite stupid people couldn't get it. Like quite idiotic young.
So
I think I was in nursery
is
when
what
I
you're
went.
saying is
I remember
that-
drinking milk.
Is what you're saying is that if you have the brain of a child, it will go over your head.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, at least you got that. I tried to be quite on the nose of it just in case.
Nothing will go over my head. My
Fucking-
reflexes are too quick.
I'll say, all right, I hope you like this one. I hope you get this one.
I like the last one. I just didn't fucking get it. So dumb.
I went in for a checkup today and the doctor cupped my testicles and told me to cough. I think it's time to look for a new dentist.
I have crafted some sock puppets. I've listed them on Facebook Marketplace. Message me if you want to take them off my hands.
And there you have it. That was.
Punishment.
There you go. Punishment, man. Thank you very much. If you want to get
Thank you,
involved,
guys.
send your jokes to jokes@howtokillanhour.com. That's jokes@howtokillanhour.com. Don't send them anywhere else, please, because it's the easiest place for us to get our hands on them. I've been Marcus Bronzy.
I've been Sean.
Yeah, man, and we'll see you soon, man. Big up yourselves.
Peace.
It's getting better.